everybody, it's Becky. I'm back today with a beauty video for you guys. I don't do this very often, but every once in a while I find something amazing and I just can't resist sharing it with you guys. Even though typically it's not something you see on my channel, I still really love makeup and skincare and beauty and all that stuff. So this video is very exciting for me to make because I just feel like I need to shout to the world the amazing dupe that I have found. And I'm not the only one to find it. After figuring this out, I looked up on YouTube and there's tons of people that have discovered the same thing that I have. But just in case you don't watch their videos and you don't know, I'm gonna make my own version. So if you know what a beauty blender is, this is a very old, dirty, well-loved beauty blender. It's supposed to be pink. It is stained with my waterproof Revlon Whip Foundation. And I'm actually getting ready to throw this away. I kept it just specifically to show you, if you don't know what a beauty blender is, when it is dry, this is what it looks like. This is the size that it is. And it's basically a beauty sponge, but it's not the beauty sponge that you probably remember using from the 80s and 90s. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's made out of. I don't know what makes it so awesome, but it is amazing. You wet it and you wring out, like squeeze out all the extra water with a washcloth, and you put your foundation on with it. It's amazing. It blends, it gives good coverage. It makes you look a little bit more airbrushed and flawless. It helps to eliminate like a jawline demarcation if you have a little bit of a lighter face than your foundation. It helps to really blend out that line. It gives good coverage here around the eyes. It's just amazing. I love it. I've had these, I've had this one probably for about, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. But it is this little hunk of rubber, plastic, spongy stuff, whatever it's made out of, is $20 at Sephora. That's just crazy. I mean, $20 for a sponge. But it's amazing. So I was at a crossroads because I knew this one it was time to throw this one away, and I was like, what do I do? I just couldn't make myself go out and spend another $20 on a sponge. So I started looking around for dupes for the Beauty Blender, and I know that Real Techniques is a brand that's coming up quite a bit in the makeup industry. It's started by actually 2 YouTubers. I will link their channel below. So they have a whole line of brushes, and I have quite a few of their brushes and really like them, but they also make their own version. Now theirs is called the Miracle Complexion Sponge, and the one I had was a 2-pack. So this came from Kohl's.com. Now let me tell you how much it was for 2 at Kohl's versus 1 Beauty Blender. So at Kohl's.com, the 2-pack is $11, and I had a 30% coupon. So you do the math, per sponge versus $20. I thought, well, I'm not out anything. I can always return it if I hate it or it doesn't work. So would you rather pay $20 for this or about $3 or $4 for this? I think definitely this, and I don't see any difference. I was excited because when mine came in, I'd already put my makeup on for the day. I couldn't wait till the next day to put my makeup on because I was so curious to try it. Now the shape's a little bit different. This is dry and this is dry. So you see, shape-wise, the Real Techniques is a little bit larger even when it's dry. It has a flat edge, whereas the Beauty Blender doesn't. It just has the point, and then I guess you can kind of call that a little bit of a flat edge, but this is definitely a lot flatter than the bottom of a Beauty Blender. It still has the point. The flat shape at the bottom threw me off a little bit. I typically have not found myself to be using the flat side as much, although you definitely could. For some reason, I guess I've just kind of gotten used to using the side of my Beauty Blender, so I tend to use the side. And then just use the point up around the eyes. I guess you could use the flat side under the eyes. I don't know that I like the flat side, but I know watching some of the other people's reviews on YouTube, they did use the flat side as, you know, to put their foundation on. So that's definitely personal preference. It doesn't bother me that it's flat, and it doesn't cause me to like not like it or anything. I cannot find so far one thing to say that I don't like about the Real Techniques version, and one thing to say that is different. I find the exact same coverage. I see that it's exactly the same blendability. It gives the same finish, the same flawless coverage. It helps to blend in around the jawline. It helps to go in around the eyes with concealer. And I absolutely love this thing. I am so excited because I would much rather pay $3.85 for this versus $20 for this. Even if maybe it doesn't last as long. I don't know because I haven't had it that long, but let's just say it only lasts 2 months, 4 months. Still, at $3.85 versus 20 bucks, I mean, there is no reason in my mind at all that I would ever go back to the Beauty Blender at this point. And I wanted to share that with you guys just because if you have never tried a Beauty Blender, either because you didn't know about it or maybe you didn't want to pay the $20 for it, I would highly suggest trying out the Real Techniques brand. If you love the Beauty Blender, but you're tired of paying 20 bucks every time you have to replace the sponge, just like I was, again, try the Real Techniques brand. You're not out anything. I know they sell it at Walmart. Walmart's really good at taking things back. Kohl's will take things back forever if you have the receipt. They have 20% off, 30% off all the time. Just about. It's always a rotating thing. They always have some kind of a coupon. And I know when I was at this Kohl's store, they were out of stock on the single packs and the 2-packs of those. But online, I didn't have any trouble. It was the 2-pack, and I used my 30% off. So I wanted to share that with you guys if you were in either of those categories, either having never tried the Beauty Blender or getting just tired of paying that high price tag for it. In my opinion, the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge is just as good as the Beauty Blender for a very, 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 very fraction of the price. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I will link down below just the Kohl's link in case you want to purchase it there. I don't know if Amazon has it. I know a lot of you like to shop with Amazon like I do. So if they have it at Amazon, I will link it down below as well. And then also check your local Walmart stores. Probably Ulta might have it too. I've heard they have a little bit of an issue keeping it in stock, as Ulta tends to do, because they never have anything in stock I want in the stores. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have it and you love it, or you want to try it and you end up getting it. I would love to know what you think about it. So please like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.